let's talk about rugs. If you're a homeowner, I'm sure you got a rug or two in your house, right? Most of you do. You might have seen my video. It's probably already posted. When I went to go do a correction for this lady, a restoration of her wool rug. She took it into a rug cleaning facility and they gave it back to her, rolled up. She wasn't going to open it up immediately because she was in the process of moving into a new home. So it took her a few days. So she opens it up and it's yellow. She had 3 or 4 rugs done, all expensive rugs. I think the cheapest rug was like $1,200 or so. And it went up to like $7,000. So it was yellow. That's called browning. And that's done by overwetting and not, letting it dry fast enough. But the rug that really damaged is Viscose. That's it's not a rug I recommend for anybody to buy. One, Viscose is basically paper, and you wet that, it's gone, it's ruined. I am guilty of ruining a Viscose rug early in my career. I should have known better to actually check, but it was my fault. I trusted the client. The client called me up. She was in a hurry to get her rug and her couch cleaned because she was gonna pack it up to move to another state. So I said, okay, is there anything special about the rug? She said, no, it's just a regular rug. I was like, all right. So I go in, get it done. I see all her stuff. She's getting ready to move. She's getting ready to pack. This was all she was waiting on. And right away, I noticed something was off when I started cleaning it. I was like, okay, this doesn't seem right. But I had never encountered Viscose. So then she calls me up or texts me when she, I guess, gets to the state she was moving to. And it turned brown. And I felt horrible. I trusted her to tell me if it was something special, but I should have known better. And I should have checked myself, because if I would have tested it, I would have known, okay, this is something different. Don't touch it, or research it real quick. And I ruined it. So I get it. This lady, though, she did take it to a professional rug cleaning facility with years and years of experience. Now they should have known better, especially if that's what they focus on. That's their bread and butter. And so I kind of feel like they should have done it right, and they should have done right by her and corrected it, but they didn't. So she called me up. I corrected the wool rug at her home. I did tell her, I probably could correct the Viscose, but I'm not 100% sure if I could. It's going to be a lot of hours. It's going to be a lot of money to clean it. So what I ended up doing was I ended up bringing it home to test myself. I went ahead and I did the process so I could just make sure I understood how to do it, in case there was somebody that called me up and like, hey, this rug is very sentimental to me. Can you correct it for us? And I could say yeah, and I could be confident in knowing that I could correct it 100%. So I've corrected that Viscose rug for this customer. I have yet to take it back to her, but I am going to take it back to her, because the deal was take it. If I fix it, bring it back. If I don't fix it, just toss it, because that's what she was going to do. So I fixed it. It looks great now. The browning is gone. The yellowing is gone. It's not going to feel as soft as it did before she took it into the rug cleaning facility, because they already did their damage. It was already rough when I brought it home. So that's the downside. If you have to correct a Viscose rug, it's never going to be the same. But at least it looks good. So she can use it like she originally had it, which was the rug in her office underneath her work chair. So yeah, she'll be able to at least use it for that reason. It's not going to be like a showpiece, like, oh, hey, look at my expensive Viscose rug when somebody walks into her home. But she'll be able to use it. So the wool rug, though, she is happy with it. It's going to look great. There's another wool rug that I'm going to attempt to correct for her when I go back. So I'm not going to do the whole thing, just the section that's visible. And let's see how that goes. But yeah, if you're a homeowner, I would highly recommend to stay away from buying viscose rugs, because they are basically paper. You're going to ruin it with any stain, because you're not going to easily be able to get it out. You'd have to call a professional like me, and even then the chance of getting it fully out is not 100%, because we can't wet it. You're not supposed to wet it. There's some people that say, yeah, I figured out how to wet it, and I probably think I did figure out how to wet it too, because I did that process on this viscose rug, but I just would not want to chance it. I just would not want to chance it. So if you're in the market for a rug, stay away from viscose. Wool is better. It is delicate as well, but it is better. And but if you could just buy a regular synthetic carpet, polyester, any of the synthetics, it's going to be easy to clean. You're going to be able to clean it over and over and over again, and even then it's probably going to be cheap enough that if you want to toss it, once it's gone, just toss it and get a new one, right? But I'd prefer you to get something a little bit more environmentally friendly, that you don't toss, that you just get cleaned. One, because it's good for the environment, you're not creating more waste, and two, because it gives me work. so try to buy wool rugs, oriental rugs, things that are gonna be passed down and can be cleaned and restored and cherished for maybe generations. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut this video right here because it's already kind of longer than what I intended to, but I like to talk, I like to yap, so I'll be doing yapping videos, tips and tricks, blabbing videos, whatever they're called on YouTube. So if you like this kind of content, just like, subscribe, share, and come back and visit for more. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.